Have you ever thought about using VoIP for your business? Stay tuned and you'll hear all the pros and cons of doing so. Today's question came from Gary. He writes, "We're thinking about moving to a VoIP system. Can you share the pros and cons of doing so?" Well, Gary, you're not the only one going digital. Studies show that by 2025, probably 2/3, around 65% of businesses will be using voice over IP. Quick refresher, VoIP, or voice over IP, is basically when your phone system works through the internet. Obviously, there's a lot of reasons people are switching. Here are some of the pros. Savings. Typically, VoIP phone systems are just a lot cheaper than your traditional phone systems. Additional features. One of the ways that VoIP kind of sets itself apart from normal phone systems is by offering a lot of cool features, like video conferencing, individual lines for each person in the office, instant messaging, virtual receptionists, on-hold music, and of course, all the regular things that you'd get with a traditional phone service. But one of my favorite features is their voicemail to email option. We all know that listening to voicemail can take up a huge chunk of time. Nobody's got time for that. What's really cool is that most VoIP services will take those voicemails and translate them into an email that you can just quickly read. I love it. Of course, even with those benefits, there are always going to be situations where VoIP might not be the best option. So, cons, really it's a big one. How is your internet service? If you don't have enough bandwidth, the quality of your call is going to suffer, or even in worst case scenarios, you might not get service at all. So, be sure to check your network speed at the busiest times of day before you decide to move to VoIP. Probably, I would say you want at least 50 megabits download speed and about 10 upload speed. Be sure to use a service that is HIPAA compliant to protect all of your patients' privacy. And another good question to ask is how many data centers they have. You want more. The more data centers they have, the more reliable the service is going to be. Personally, just one opinion of Lori, I think VoIP's a great move. VoIP's awesome as long as you've got good internet. But what about you? What have you experienced? Do you have any advice for Gary? Do you use VoIP? Let us know, and we'll see you next time.